Oh, shoot. Wrong server. Well, this is just the wrong game entirely. Alright. Much better. Hello everybody, my name is Pizza Brendan, and welcome back to another episode of CRAZIER here on the CRAZIER server. Guys, take a look at what's behind me. Oh my gosh, I'm talking about those little ugly devils on the right side of me. I have no idea what they even fudging are. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a little bit of an issue that happened last episode that actually happened for a couple episodes, and it became a server problem that I'm not really sure how exactly. First off, oh, they literally turn you on fire. Wow, are you that ugly that you need to turn me on fire to, like, get me away from you? I'm gonna go end up killing you. Like, they apparently also pull me into them from what it looks like on here. We are lagging a little bit. That's a little bit of an issue. Either way, oh, you dropped something for me, did you? What are you dropping for me? What are these things? Orbulons. Okay, you apparently dropped some really shiny, cool things that look like essences that I was aiming for last episode. I like it. But yeah, if you guys didn't catch last episode, basically we've been having some issues where mobs weren't spawning. Avenue Ascension mobs were not spawning, and they didn't spawn in the overworld. No mobs were spawning in the overworld. It was a big problem. And I talked to Coder, one of the admins, one of the two admins, I should say, and he was like, well, that's kind of odd. We didn't do anything with the configs, and I mean, I haven't done anything with the server. I mean, the only thing that I've done is put down a bunch of that stuff there. So there hasn't really been many changes to the server that would have prohibited mobs to stop spawning. So we gave it a reboot. It's a little bit laggy right now, and I'm really not sure why. We might need another reboot on top of it, but from what it seems right there, we found Avenue Ascension mobs literally right on top of our island. So I think we're going to be good to go ahead and pick up where we left off from yesterday, which of course is going to be to try and go to the deep lands to get a crystal thing, and then take that crystal thing, and then make another thing, and then use that to get essences, and then use that on the other thing to make, you know, the level 100 happen. We're trying to get to level 100, TLDR basically, if you didn't catch on to that. And we still got Kara running around, by the way. Still has not taken 2.5 damage to wind up, yeah, she's fine for the most part. Still needs to fix the back of her arms, though. Like, every time I see it, I just want to, like, scratch the back of my arms. Kara, just, like, put a texture on there, please. It's just flat black. Either way, what we're gonna go ahead and do for right now is we're just gonna hop straight into this, okay? So the game plan of it was we need to go ahead and get a bunch of miners' dreams and go underneath the ground. I've already done a little bit of this, and we already kind of have a cave, but I obviously left the cave, so we don't really have that anymore. But we need to go underground and try finding pretty much any underground Avenue Ascension mobs lower than Y level 25, because there's a very high chance that they will drop a Deep Lands Realm Stone, somewhere that we've already been to, but unfortunately I'm not able to go to again because Kara did not duplicate the Realm Stones before she went in, which is fine. I completely understand. That's okay. You can do whatever you want. But it's a little bit of a problem for us, so I'm gonna go ahead and go down underneath the ground right now, and we'll see. I like it. Silverfish are spawning. I don't know whether or not that would have happened before, but that's already a good sign, I think, for me. We're hearing some items go off, which I think actually, now that I think about it, I dug around a lot before with, like, Avenue Ascension in the overworld, and it never gave me any of the little pop-ups right there, the little, like, dings or whatever. So maybe the mod was, like, I don't want to say disabled, but, like, bugging or something. I don't actually know. All I know is, you know, going a while without a server reboot can cause some really weird, unexplainable problems, especially with, you know, Minecraft and Java. That's really unexplainable. So I'm gonna go ahead and break down some of this right now, try and find a cave. We're at Y level now, 19, so we should be good to go. Not really a lot of lag either, so we're doing pretty good. And yeah, if I could just find a mob. Obviously, I don't know whether or not it's fully fixed. I assume it is because, oh, zombie spawns. We found a naturally spawning. Wait. What the fudge? Random tool station underground. Is that a thing that's supposed to happen in Tinkers? Is that like a genuine thing that's supposed to happen? A miner, I guess it makes sense. Like, they're supposed to be saying, you know, hey, well, a miner set up his little base around here and then I guess just got eaten by that zombie. Or maybe that zombie was trying to get into Tinkers and I disturbed his Let's Play. In that case, I'm sorry, zombie, but apparently that's the thing that happens now. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of search around for a little while, really hoping that mobs are spawning. It seems like they... I don't really know, but we'll see. And if not, then we'll try some other stuff in the configs and just take a look at the server and see what the hell is wrong with it. But apart from that, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Catch you guys back once we've seen some creatures. I've already, well, they're Henry the Non-Suspicious. You seem pretty suspicious, my good sir. Can you do me a favor and just let me kill you? I want to see what you have on that shovel there. You non-suspicious guy. What do you got on that? What do you got on there? What's this shovel got in there? Thievery? What do you got? Smite 5. Wow. Well, I'm not a zombie. That could have one-shot me, but we're okay. Oh, here we go. Voidwalker, we got him. Avenue Ascension mobs are spawning underneath the ground, and we got a little bit of bloodlust right there. Oh, yes. Honestly, you know what? Do I thank the admins for this? Hell yes, I do. But it's just unfortunate how, like, there's no other reason why this happened and they stopped spawning, just that the server hadn't been rebooted. That's so weird that you need to do that every here and there. But we found our first Avenue Ascension mob, which is amazing stuff because now it means that we're likely to find the ones that we actually need to be able to go to the dimension. So now it's just basically going to be a game of find and grind. Was that meant to rhyme? I don't know. I'm just limed. I'm just gonna shut up. You know what I see out of the corner of my eye right there? No, 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 you dumbass. No, you dumbasses, come here. No, 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 don't do that. Don't die. Stop dying. Get out. No, fudge. You're not supposed to do that. Like oh, for fudge sakes, guys, I need these guys. Tricksters have a 20% chance of dropping the realm stones, and 2 of them just suicide, and I don't know where the 3rd one went. Where did he go? Okay, they're right here. All right, we got a couple of them. Please, drop them. Oh, wait. No, damn it. Okay, so wait a minute. Did he... I don't know if he died or not, if he just kind of like teleported. I don't know how exactly these guys work. I think they blow up. That means they're dead. That's pretty self-explanatory there. But yeah, Avenue Ascension mobs are spawning now. We found some, but unfortunately they took a little bit of, you know, they weren't very intelligent. I'll give them that much credit. I'm not going to give them any credit at all. So at least we're now confirmed that we are finding the mobs underneath the ground, which is absolutely awesome. Kind of want to see what the bow has on it. I don't know. These custom enchants like really make me fascinated. What do you got on you? Homing 1 and looting 3. Okay, well, not all that fascinating, to be honest with you. What's over, what do you got over here for me, zombie? Do you got like a little area that I could go to? Maybe it's gonna have a few more mobs. Ooh, maybe. Oh, wait, this is the area that I was already at, but maybe mobs have spawned around here in the time that I've been gone? No. Okay. Well, you know what, guys? Honestly, I think we've now confirmed pretty much everything we need to. The guys that we need are spawning here, which is good. Ooh, I like that. Thank you so much, Advent. I love that ability. Advent Ascension, you're beautiful. So, the guys that we need to spawn are spawning. That's a thumbs up for me. The other guys that we need, that we don't need, are also spawning. So, there's really nothing else to prove to you all. I think I'm honestly just gonna go ahead and, pretty much just catch you back once we get what we need. Holy, what the fudge are you? You look like a damn Pac-Man with legs. What are you, a charger? I don't even know what those guys are. He dropped some feathers and a little, oh, he dropped one of the red things. Okay, the little, innervation things? Yeah, I believe. I don't even know what they're called. We got a little, Pac-Man running around here. I know it's not at all what he was or even what he looked like, but I don't know. He looked like a Pac-Man to me for a second there. So he's Pac-Man to me. Oh, what the fudge are you little things? You guys are scrubbies. What's up, scrubbies? Dude, you go, oh, you're fire mobs. Okay. You want to let... That's a little bit of a lag right there. Do you want to drop me someone kind of useful to me? Dropped a red heart, fascinatingly. Okay. Not gonna question that all that much. And he also dropped, what is this thing again? I forgot. Moon dust. I don't know what moon dust is. It's something that I've gotten in the past and I just don't know what it does. I could very easily look it up, but I don't know. Like, I don't think I can I, like, use it or eat it? No, I can't do any of that, though. I can't place it down. So I probably have to use it as, like, a crafting recipe or something. I have no idea. But, we found scrubbies. A lot of fire type Pokemon out tonight. You know what I mean? We got a little, dark one of these guys. Now, you are a Void Charger. So you're not a Charger. You're a Void Charger. And I'd imagine the difference being one drops different items than the other. At least I'd probably assume. And we got this guy down underneath here. I really love the mobs that are like vanilla ones, but they've got the bosses, like the vanilla bosses, you know what I mean? Those are the cool guys. I really like those a lot. Honestly, really hoping that those come around in that series that I'm starting soon that I didn't like spoil by the title or anything, or spoil by the freaking intro of the video. See, now I'm gonna level with you guys. I'm very hungry right now. I am very, very hungry. So what I think, and I mean, obviously in real life, not in game, I'm pretty full on saturation on here. So what I'm thinking that I'm gonna do at the moment then is take a little bit of time to try and find like a really, really big, like obviously mob spawnable cave. Like around here, mobs can't really spawn because there's mostly lava. It's not really gonna help us out all that much. There was a little bit of a cave back there, and then you got these giant particles here for God knows what reason. Don't really know what those are. But I'm gonna try and find a really big cave which I don't think I'm able to find right now. And pretty much just AFK inside like a little wall hole well or whatever it may be to prevent me from dying. And do that while I'm out going to probably Starbucks. It's actually early in the morning right now. It is 5 a.m. I've been up. I have not woken up just now. I've been doing a lot of work, actually. I've been doing a lot of awesome stuff. I hinted a while ago that I was starting a project that was completely separate from YouTube and all that, I said to myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna overhype this because I want it to be very, like, secretive. I want it to be very, like, you know, a wow surprise for you guys. All I'm gonna tell you, though, is that it's basically guaranteed that this will be done in less than a month, which is awesome, and I'm so stoked that it's gonna come around for, like, the time of just summer starting out, because that is going to be amazing. So, I'm actually kind of curious. If you guys think that you know what I'm doing, leave me a comment down below. I'm not gonna tell you because I'm a jerk, but I'm just curious, like, if anybody actually knows, because it's nothing like too far-fetched, but it's not. It's not something a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people in my community do. So I don't know. It's gonna be kind of interesting. Something I've never done before, different avenue, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But apart from that, I think this is a. You know what? Honestly, the stomach right now. You know what? Oh, we got a Void Walker right here. My stomach's crying out loud enough right now. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and AFK inside a little wall right over, not over there, right over here. I would say would be a good little point. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some. Probably some hot chocolate or something. I'm not really a big coffee drinker. In fact, I don't drink coffee. I've never really drank coffee all that much. And I know in my, community, once I get into coffee, there's pretty much no going back. So I'm going to stay away from that train as long as I can. Be right back. So I got a little bit of explaining to do, the unfortunate thing here. So I ended the past recording once I went out to go get Starbucks, which I've got right here in my hand. This is a venti hot chocolate, because I'm not really much of a coffee drinker, with double whipped cream. Obviously, I made this joke before, but I'm going to say it again. Life's, difficulties is the fact that if you ask for double whipped cream, you don't have as much hot chocolate in the cup, because they can only put so much in. So you got to choose one or the other. Do you want more hot chocolate, or do you want double whipped cream? I choose the double whipped cream. I think personally it's worth the sacrifice in life. That was a joke the days before. That was recycled. Welcome to acting. Here's a little bit of a problem, okay? I actually recorded for about a solid 45 minutes before I realized that my hard drive actually ran out of space. The beautiful part about OBS that I hate about this thing, that is my fault entirely, but it still kind of irks me about the program, is that if I run out of hard drive space, first off, I have no warning if I'm running really low on hard drive space until it's like a millisecond before it happens, because of how large the files are. So if it pops up saying you're running low on file space, aka you have a megabyte left of your SSD, then the whole file gets corrupted and you lose everything. So I lost about 45 minutes of progress. Let me go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a rundown of why we're back home when we're not in the caves. Basically, I spent about half an hour in the caves trying to look for mobs in Avenue Ascension. Found one that gave me a heart attack that I'm actually really salty that I don't have anymore, because that was golden content. Found that. Couldn't find any other mobs. I just couldn't. I don't know what's going on with the server, but I'm not able to find hardly any Avenue Ascension mobs in the overworld, underworld, whatever it may be. They're just not spawning in the overworld, and I don't know what it is. It's just really, it's weird. Did I say underworld? I think I did. Undertale? I don't even know. Upper tail? Meh. I don't know what it is, but the mobs aren't spawning like they should be. So what my thought process was, I realized to myself, the only reason that I'm down in the caves here is so I can go to a dimension that has a crystal transporter, right? To be able to activate that with gems, to give me essences to be able to use on this guy over here to increase my augury levels. And then I realized to myself, wait a second. I have essences, though, that I can use on this guy. And yes, they're not major essences, so it'll take a while to actually work out. But I was thinking, why don't I just do it, right? So I found out I actually have molten essence, and I have been doing this, like, I'll show you. If you go ahead and look at the top right-hand corner of my augury levels, which is the little guy that has 45 on the right there, you can see I'm actually using, like, the majority of all these guys in my inventory right now, and it's hardly bumping up my levels whatsoever. I thought to myself, part of the problem about the caving experience was it wasn't fun for me. Let me go ahead and turn on a little bit of sound here, because you guys know what it sounds like. It's actually kind of cool and very, very annoying. So I'll go ahead and keep it very subtly. The annoying part of the cave thing is that it made the mod pack genuinely unfun for me. Unfun, unenjoyable for me, to the point where I didn't like it. Now, you guys know me, I'm fine with grinding out stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fine. I spent 18 hours working on the Ender Tree. Of 18 hours, solid gameplay, uninterrupted. You know what I mean? Obviously interrupted for sleep and stuff like that, but 18 hours of actual physical gameplay working on the ender tree. I timed it. It was a long time. That was me basically doing something. And the reason why I was fine with that, investing so long into it, was because I knew once I finished with the ender tree that it was going to work. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as the ender tree was done, everything was going to light up all pretty, and, you know, it would actually have been worth it. You know what I mean? Because it would have been guaranteed, like, you're making actual progress into this. The reason why I didn't want to do the cave thing anymore is because I could have spent literally 5 hours of solid gameplay underneath there to only have run into 3 mobs because of a glitch that's not even my fault and I had no idea of, and find nothing of what I'm looking for, and I wasted all that time for something that's not even guaranteed. That's why I quit. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking still a very long time doing this right now, but the difference is that this is guaranteed, meaning that no matter if I invest several hours into this, which I don't think that I will have to, it's still going to be a guaranteed success, which is the beautiful part about this whole endeavor. So what I'm doing right now, also we got, if you can see in the bottom left there, Luxon twinkles in approval. The gods are very happy with me, which is very, very awesome. I'm really happy the gods are happy with me. So let me go ahead and catch you up to speed. Well, I already did, but let me go ahead and bring you up to what we're doing right now. I found out there's actually some other essences I can use. Like I mentioned to you guys before, every time I click in one of these guys, it gives in 7 experience points into my levels on the top right hand corner. Once we get to level 50, that 46 right there, once that turns to level 50, we'll be able to use these things called ghostly stones, which are 80 experience. So not just 7, 80 experience, 11 times faster. And then once we get to level 58, we'll be able to use ancient essences, which are 90 experience. And I think like the top tier is somewhere around like, oh god, no, sorry, I thought I turned that off. Top tier is like 85, level 85. It's like the god tier essence, I guess you would call it. And that gives you 210 experience per click. It's really only 2.5 times faster. The way I figure it though is that I should only need these essences to be able to get up to level 50 and then to level 100, because if you think about it, the difference between those essences at level 50 and the ones you can use at 85 is about 2.5 times. Not all that dramatic really. It's not that big of a speed increase. However, the difference between what we're using right now versus the ones that we can use at level 50 is 11 times faster. So you can imagine once we get to the level 50 mark, this should start being a breeze, because look at my level on the top right hand corner right now versus how many of these guys I'm using. It's hardly any. Literally, like, hardly. I have to use like 8 stacks to be able to level up 1 level at this point. I've done enough talking. All I'm going to tell you guys is that I am sorry for losing the footage. It's a little bit late sometimes. I forgot to erase my, or I forgot to empty my recycle bin. If you guys don't know, the stuff in your recycle bin still takes up space in your hard drive. Dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, but I guess it has to go somewhere. So I forgot to empty it out, and I got the little alert saying, "You're low on disk space." Broke my heart. Because I decided to delete the footage. But thankfully enough, I had the, what was it? The Starbucks break, so I didn't lose everything, which would have just broken me to tears. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get to level 50. I'll catch you guys then when we start using the ghostly essences, and then we'll just start seeing things go so much faster. And we have a flying Kara. Nice job. Alright, so here's the fun part that I couldn't hesitate bringing you all along with me to go ahead and share. So we are currently right now at level 49 out of 50, okay? There's 100 levels, obviously, but level 50 is where everything changes, and we can start using our beautiful ghostly stone. I don't know why I opened that to check something that's in my inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. We have 9 stacks of these guys in our inventory right now. Let's go ahead and see how many of these essences it takes to actually fill up all the way to level 50. Notice we're about a stack through, and it just finally turned green. I actually don't even think that the amount of, that the stacks that I have in my hotbar right now, the 9 stacks, is even going to be able to get us to level 50. I might have to get even more. My god, can you imagine doing it this way if there's no such thing as a creative strongbox? Oh, I don't even want to think about it. I'd be happy just to get to level 10. I'd have to be level 10 to even use these guys. That's my point, I guess. Either way. We're just gonna keep doing this content, you know what I mean? Literally, like, do you guys remember that video that I made a very long time ago called Hungry Hungry Hippos? I think I titled it, I think I literally titled the video, right-clicking a button for 17 minutes. I think the phrase in Minecraft was somewhere in the middle of there, but the video was literally called right-clicking a button for 17 minutes. And I think I had in parenthesis like Hungry Hungry Hippos. That was what I considered content back in my days of getting like 6K views per video, which wasn't bad. I'm just trying to give a reference of how long ago that was. I was back pre-HTMDs, basically. That should have been a better way to say it. Pre-HTM. That was my way of saying, this is good content. Right-clicking a button for 17 minutes. Well, guess what? 2.5 years later, we're right back to it. But this time, we're not clicking a button. We're right-clicking a block. Something only a mod pack can do. I'm filled with sarcasm right now, because it's nearly 7 a.m. and I haven't slept. I'm not that tired, but I feel it kicking in subtly inside of me. Yeah, I've done a lot of work today. Either way, we're going to go ahead and hopefully get up there soon. Yeah, I genuinely think for the first time, we're not going to be able to advance a single level. Wow, actually, yeah. We're not going to be able to get to level 50 with the 9 stacks of these things. Good God, that is disgusting. That's disgusting. Holy crud. I'm actually curious, like, once I wind up hitting... Now that I think about it, okay, so we're on our 10th stack right now. We should be getting up to level 50 very, very soon. It usually does it where the last, like, chunk right here, I think this is going to turn to level 50. One more little green sliver, I believe. I think so. Let me go ahead and get it up there. Come on, baby. Come on. You know it wants to. It's right there. Come on. We're only been to 10 stacks. We're on our 11th right now. Come on. Oh, no. Are we going to be able to do it off of 11 stacks for a single... Don't tell me. Come on. There you go. There you go. Literally took 11 stacks to be able to do. So, if we go ahead and check that out then, the Ancient Essence is still unable to be used. However, we have something in here called a Ghostly Stone. Right-click it on there, and that works out perfectly. So what we're going to go ahead and do is never use these fudging Molten Essences again. They are dead to us now at this point, and we're going to only use Ghostly Stones. And my God, can I just say that looks a lot more awesome. So, going from level 50 to 51, let's take a look at how much faster it is. Oh my God, that's still not even that fast. Holy hell. It's faster, but I can't escape the fact that it's still gonna take 2 stacks to get up a level. It's literally gonna take 2 stacks of this to get up a level. Wow, it took 2 stacks to get up a level. I want you guys to understand, this is not me using a lower tier. Level 50 is when you can finally use these things. The highest XP giving. This is 80 XP for one of them. This is the fastest you can go at this stage of the mod. Kind of, I'm not gonna lie, frightens me a little bit because getting from like 1 to 20 was so easy with like 4 or 7 experience. Now it's really difficult. Like, Augury really better be worth it at level 100 because this shit's hard, dude. Like, I seriously. Wow. I mean, yes, it's an improvement for sure, but can I imagine doing this? Hell no, I can't. I just realized something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This wouldn't work, would it? I have an idea. What's it called? I have an idea of something. It's a machine from thermodynamics. I need to figure out what it's called. It's not the auto disenchanter. Autonomous activator. This thing right here was a thing that right clicks and left clicks, depending on how you choose it. That wouldn't wind up. Hold on. I've got some questions. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get to my real hotbar right here for a second. Let me go ahead and get rid of my molten essence, please. Get rid of that forever. I've got a question, okay? And I'm actually really curious about this because I don't think that it'll work, but I'm gonna try it out anyway. What's something that I could get rid of right now that I don't really like have any use for? Sag mill? Induction smelter, maybe? Nah, I kind of use that every here and there. Sag mill, I use every here and there. Pulverizer, yeah, I use that every there and there. Auto anvil, that's the one thing that I don't need. So, let me go ahead and take this guy right here. So, if I was to put the autonomous activator right here to where that's right-clicking, right? And then we'll put the, what's it called? The Ascension Shrine right in there. Let me go and get rid of this guy so we can go ahead and put this maybe over there. There we go. So, my theory is, if I go ahead and add, like, some Ghostly Stone to this guy, it's right-click, right? And that's powered. I believe it's powered at least. This should be right-clicking on this thing, right? That's how this thing works here. If I put in the no, not the augmentation. How exactly does this guy work? Right-click, left-click, right-click, not sneaky. He's not sneaky. He shouldn't be. RF per tick, power usage is at none. Not exactly sure why it's not doing it. I don't actually think, hold on a second. So if I was, hold on, I want to make sure, just like make sure it works. Left-click. Oh yeah, okay. So that works fine. It's left clicking every here and there because it's lagging a little bit, I think. Yeah, okay, so that's working. So I put that there then with the right click then, and then with the item, right? Aim level, aim high, aim low. So it just doesn't work. It just straight up does not work, unfortunately. I'm like, wait a minute. Could I automate this whole thing? Could I make it so like I could just do this and just sit back and relax and maybe like hook up an infinite strongbox or whatever this guy like above it, that would actually have been amazing. But unfortunately, it's not the case here. So from what I'm dealing with at the moment, or what I'm like trying to realize now, is it's just not easy to level up this this skill that we're working with right now. Augury, it's just really not easy to level up. Augury, you're not a very nice person. Yeah, I'm just, I'm not really enjoying this all that much. So I think I might do is try getting to level 58. Again, understand, like, 58 to 50, these guys only jump up to 90 experience per use instead of 80. That's not dramatic. That's an eighth faster. That's not very fast at all. It really does not, like, matter in the long run. Well, I guess it does, but you get my point, though. It's just not a dramatic effect like you think that it should have been, you know what I mean? So, let me go ahead and at least get up to level 100, not 100, but let me go ahead and get to level 58, and then I'll come back real fast here. I think we might actually dip it off for right now, just because I don't really see myself wanting to do any more of this, because this is, like, not entertaining, at least to me. Might be to you guys seeing that beautiful green bar go up there, but not so much on my end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you just hear that beautiful sound clicking in your ears right now? Of course you can. It's the sound of right-clicking on a block. I love it so much. So we're nearly at level 58 right now, which is great because, honestly, I feel bad. You know, I use those essences, the fiery ones or whatever they were. I can't even... What were they called? I don't even remember what they're called. They're on the floor. I don't even know what they were called. All I know is they use those guys pretty often for a very long time, actually. And the ghostly stones I feel kind of bad for because I really like the texture. But unfortunately, I won't really have the opportunity to use them all that much because now we have... Oh, baby. Ancient Essence is what we're finally able to use, and I love it so much. It's just so nice. And, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop this guy inside of here, and now we'll be able to use Ancient Essence to level up our character all the way to level 100. So, here's the deal that I'm facing right now, okay? You guys can see how long it's taking to be able to get from level 58 all the way to 100. Or level 58 to level 59, I should say. This is time that I just don't have in my day right now. I wanted so badly, you know, for this episode to be, literally this is how I plan to do this episode, okay? Go down into caves. Find the Advent Ascension mobs, get the Deeplands Realm Portal, go to the Deeplands, find the crystal thing that I needed from the Deeplands, build the crystal thing that I needed from the Deeplands, take the gems that I got from the Deeplands and use it on the crystal thing to get essence, and then use the essence on the Ascension Shrine and use that over and over again for my Creative Strongbox until I got level 100. That would have been a 3-hour special. With the way that I'm figuring it right now, going all the way to a level 100 from this would be about a 6-hour special. And YouTube just does not like processing those long of videos. So I'm going to go ahead and dip it off right here. Guys, this is going to be a TL... Well, not... I was going to say TLDR. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I'm tired. I'm just going to go ahead and dip it off for right now. Hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. Honestly, we got some other stuff that's going to be coming out very, very soon. Like I said, I was not able to get a hold of the admins to get them to work on the project, mainly because, or not project, I don't even know why I'm saying that. The update to the server, we have one queued actually. I've got all the mods already listed out. We got them all good. We're going to be working on it very, very soon, like today, basically. The only problem was, though, is that we spent our time trying to figure out whether or not, you know, mobs are actually spawning properly before we wound up adding more mods, because if something's broken, you don't add on to that pile. That's like if, you know, one layer of a building is not completely structured, you don't put a second layer on top of that building. Otherwise, you're just going to have a whole mess of problems. Even if the second layer is perfect, you still have a core problem there. It's going to affect both of them. So we had to take some time to try and figure out the bug on that end. But I think I'm going to go ahead and dip it off here. We're level 58 on Augury, which is freaking sweet. I love it so much. Yeah, hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday. You guys saw the start of the episode. You guys saw the series. You guys saw what I'm talking about. There's a little tip right there, a little hint. I know, I'm not obvious or anything at all. Love you guys very much. And honestly, like, I know a lot of you guys have been asking for different content. A lot of you guys have been asking for a little bit more variety. Trust me when I say I hear you. And I still love YouTube very much. I still love Minecraft. And I still love some other games too. And I'm hopefully going to be loving Ark very, very soon, as well as Mad Pack 3. Love you guys all very much. Take care, and I'll catch you all back in the next episode or in the next video in general. Ciao!